What did you think?
I thought this, if Thursday was like going to the dentist, this one may have been like having surgery. So I mean, that was good at times and painful at times. Obviously, we did enough good things to get a 13-point lead, and then how we finished the game was most disappointing to me. But we made enough free throws and made enough plays down the stretch, and it was a great win. You know, this time of year, I don't think you should get hung up on how good you play or how poorly you play. I think you should get hung up on whether or not you win. And certainly there's a lot of things we can correct. But you know, Malik was fantastic, and Svi and Legero made some timely plays. But to me, we won the game because of Doak. I mean, if that kid would have had 35 and 34 if Doak didn't play. So I really, really thankful and proud of him for his attitude and coming back so quick.
What did Doak do to earn the start in the second half?
Well, you know, we obviously couldn't guard him. Angel had 12 and 12 at halftime, and you know, this isn't a knock to Mitch, but Mitch physically was going to have a hard time with that, and it's probably game was probably a little bit too big from an execution standpoint for Silvio. Not that he couldn't play in it, but just with the things that we were trying to do offensively, and he hadn't been out there to do things like that ever. So you know, he had his way with us the first half. In the second half, I actually thought Doak defended me pretty good. I mean, of the 24 he got, he probably got 6 on Doak or 8 on Doak, and the rest of them were on our other guys. But you know, we thought that our best chance was put a big heavy body on him.
Was there something that Doak did that let you know he was playing with a free mind and not thinking about his knee and the what-ifs?
You know what? He practiced. If you guys would have seen him practice yesterday, you would have seen a guy that was playing above the rim yesterday. So I think the what-ifs he got out of his system yesterday. So, you know, he was probably 80% today, but his 80 is better than you know, some of our other guys, 100. And there's no reason why he can't be 100, you know, by hopefully by Friday and have his rhythm back.
You said maybe 15 minutes out of Doak
tonight. 15 to 20.
15 to 20. I mean, do you feel like you needed more from him?
Well, he only played 22, but we could have played him more. You know, the reason I took him out was the reason I had anticipated was conditioning more than anything. He was tired. You know, to start the second half, he played 2 minutes and he was beat. But he got his 6 points. I think that's what you were alluding to start the second half. But there's no reason if we're able to stress him, you know, maybe on Tuesday, Wednesday, getting back in a little bit of game shape. You know, hopefully he can be a guy who can play 25 to 30, you know, next weekend.
Guys give you a little some nervous moments there in the last couple of minutes with a couple of the plays, maybe the pass right along the baseline.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Pass.
Well, Malik made a terrible play to Devontae, but we got fouled. Devontae hit free throw, hit the crotch, and somehow fell in. And then Svi made a terrible play to Devontae, and we get a dunk out of it. And so 2 very fortunate plays where we come away with, I think we came away with 4 points, which could have gone the other way. So the biggest thing, you know, they made some hard shots down the stretch. I mean, we didn't switch out far enough, but usually at 27 feet, that's usually far enough. But Carrington, him driving the ball against our guards, I think was the biggest thing that we did poorly defensively down the stretch.
Well, Delgado got his. What about the defense frustrated Rodriguez?
You know, I think Legero started on him, but we switch a lot. But I don't know what it was. We try to take away his left hand. He gets a easy basket start the game because we didn't, but we did a better job after that. But as we contained him, but we did a terrible job with Carrington, and you know, we got to do a lot better. Fortunately for us, you know, he only played 11 minutes the first half because of fouls. So, and we'll defend better. And we haven't talked about this, but you know, Doak to me kind of the MVP because of his, you know, Willis Reed it a little bit, and certainly you know, Svi and Legero made some timely shots, but Malik was great. Malik was fantastic, getting 18 in the second half and kind of making some plays when we didn't have anything going.
Bill, what was running through your mind late in the first half when Doak ran into Devontae and he fell down?
You know, I was like going, DT, why didn't you just stop and hold the ball? And they'd stop the clock, you know, because we'd already burned a timeout. But the bottom line is because he said he kind of, you know, he just kind of lost it there for a second. Fortunately for us, so that's another break. You know, the doctors looked at him and he passed the, you know, on-court concussion stuff, or he wouldn't have been able to come back in and play. So you know, that's another thing we kind of don't look at, but that was a break for us that we were able to get, you know, 40 minutes out of him.
Back to the Sweet 16 once again. How's that feel?
It feels great. It's probably less celebratory because the game didn't end the way that we wanted to, but it's fantastic. And you know, you look at this team, and everybody, including myself, has said what's wrong with this team all year long. We don't do this, or we don't do that, or we're too small, we don't have enough depth, or we don't play hard enough, or we're not thirsty or hungry enough. And all they've done is they're the number 3 overall seed and won 2 games in the tournament, going to Sweet 16. So, you know, we got to win 2 more games to get to where we want to go. But so proud of our kids, and certainly nobody can say that they haven't had a great season. Now we got to go make great special.